Hello and welcome back to my channel. So I figured we could do a regular ass look today. It's not like super regular, it's gonna be glam, of course, and we're gonna use a bunch of new products that I haven't tried before. I mean, maybe the foundation we'll try and like the brow product, like, you know, like the staples will be the same, but I am gonna be using a bunch of things that I've never used before. And I figured we could do like a non-Halloween look because I'm sad to say that the Halloween looks have come to an end. That's it for Halloween. It's been Halloween for weeks over here and it's not even actually Halloween yet. I also want to say thanks for all the love on the look that I did with Biebs. Jeremy, if you guys don't know his real name. I think a lot of you think that his name is actually Biebs and it's Jeremy, which kills me. From that video, it seems like a lot of you want to see a lot more Biebs in the videos, so I don't know what we're gonna do, but we'll figure it out. Before we jump into actually doing our makeup, I wanted to talk to you guys about my Audible pick of the month. I've been partnered with Audible forever now, and you guys tend to like my book recommendations, so I think this might be my last one of the year. I'm not sure. We're like heading into November, which is crazy, but that means Christmas. I just finished listening to 7 Habits of Highly Effective People because, ma'am, I have always struggled, still always struggle. It's definitely one of my weaknesses with being productive. I don't know why. It's just very easy for me to be like, I'll just do it tomorrow. I'll just do it tomorrow. I'll just do it tomorrow. But honestly, like, tomorrow isn't guaranteed for anybody. So I'm just trying to get into a better mindset and be more proactive and starting to make lists and everything like that. And I feel like this book really helped me out. I wanted to write down kind of the 7 habits that he teaches you in the book, and they are to be proactive, to set goals, to prioritize, to think win-win, listen, synergize, maintain, and inspire. And he breaks them down in a way that isn't like other like kind of self-helpy books that I've listened to. He breaks it down in a way that is more like structured and just like steadily kind of working towards improving yourself, and I just really liked the message in the book. So if you guys are trying to be more effective like your girl, you can go to audible.com/Nicole, or you can text Nicole to 500-500. Audible is unmatched in their selection of books. They also have Audible originals now, which I am about to listen to. Hold on, it looked really good. It was called like The Sisters or something, and it was an Audible original, and now I can't find it. I'm sure we'll talk about it eventually, but it looked really good. So they have their own Audible originals. If you don't like a book with Audible, you can return the book, no questions asked, and download something new to listen to. I love listening to audiobooks. I've just always been obsessed with books, and now that I get to listen to them, it's just very soothing and relaxing to me. Listening to audiobooks really helped me to zen out. And if you have not tried it, I definitely recommend it. If you want to try Audible for yourself, and if you haven't already, go to audible.com/Nicole and you are in there, boom, zened out, ready to take on the world. Okay, so shall we pop into the makeup? Yes. Yes. And I know that you guys want like a video because like everyone's like, oh my god, you said you never wanted to get married. Okay, well I also didn't like broccoli a long time ago either, so we'll talk about it soon. What the fuck am I doing? I banged the shit out of this little double piercing yesterday, and you would have thought Jason from Friday the 13th sliced my ear open. It was just like, is that a little much? Sorry. You're welcome for that story. I'm going to prime my skin with a new moisturizer. This is the Primera Alpine Berry Water Cream. I love a water cream. I love Tatcha's water cream, but it's always nice to try new things and see if, you know, you like that better or whatnot. I would just like to say that long nails or die is back because these things are so long. I literally can't do anything anymore without tweezers. Ugh. So it looks a little thicker than the actual Tatcha water cream that I'm used to. The reason that I love a water cream is because you get like a super intense punch of hydration, but it absorbs into the skin really quickly, so you can move right on to doing your makeup. Feels a little heavier than the Tatcha water cream, but not heavy like an actual moisturizer or anything like that. I'm pretty sure that that brand is like a clean skincare brand as well. Does anybody else take all their skincare products onto the back of their hands? Because you know, like your hands age quickly too because they're just exposed to a lot in general. So whenever I'm doing my skincare routine, I always just follow whatever's on my face onto my hands. Okay, wait, let's just talk a second while this sinks into the skin. But there are just so many new makeup products that are coming out that I can't even keep up. Like, I'm just like, ew. Like, it hurts my eyes. Take it away. The amount of new palettes that have come out, wow. brow. I think I'm gonna use Cars palette today because I really haven't got a chance to play with it. I wore this when we were in New York for her birthday last week, but we literally got off the plane and went straight to the Airbnb that she had, and I just slapped like one shade Bybel into my crease and I was out the door. So I really want to get in to this. This moisturizer feels really nice. Like I can feel the hydration on my skin. I'm also going to use a primer today, which I have not been using primers, but it looked good. It's a Pro Collagen Instant Smooth Primer, and I'm not really sure how to pronounce the name. Elemis? I'm probably just like killing that name and I'm so sorry. It looks very much like a silicone-y primer at first when you look at it, is what it reminds me of, but it goes on like lighter feeling. I sometimes feel like, oh, that already looks better. I sometimes feel like silicone primers are just a bit much, and that's like all that I ever wanted to use with silicone primers. And now I'm like, no thank you. This probably does have some sort of silicone in it though, because it is smoothing out your girl. Smells good too. For foundation, I'm going to use the Anastasia Luminous Foundation. It took me a minute to use this foundation, but it actually is, I think, my current favorite. I really love the Jouer Skin as well, Make It Forever Ultra HD. I used in my one video and I've been loving that. But this guy provides so much coverage that I just can't stop using it. I'm currently using it in 220N, which is neutral. But look at that. It looks so good on the skin. Ooh, we're going to Disney World like when are we going to Disney World? I haven't been to Disney World in so long, but we're going because it's Evelyn's birthday, the bean, you know, like the little human that you guys see in my vlogs sometimes. It's her birthday, so we're gonna have a girls' weekend in Disney. Well, I guess it's during the week, so a girls' week, a girls' day in Disney. You can see the mermaid headpiece right there. Mocking us for not doing it this year. Y'all, I think I'm gonna get my brows done before the year is over. Y'all be talking so much shit to me, like, get your brows done. Have you guys seen like that new brow lamination technique where it's kind of like a brow, like how they do the lash lifts, which I had once before and I really liked it actually. I just don't think that I could do it again because it just felt really weird. You had like a little perm rod on your lash line and it just, I don't know, I don't think I could handle it again. But I've seen this new thing where it's like brow lamination or brow lift. I don't really know like what the technical term is, but you know how I like always fluff my brows up? Your brows will stay like that for 6 weeks. So I'm gonna have them laminated and shaped soon. I think in November, we're gonna go to LA. That's like the only place that I could find. There's nobody around here that does it, of course. But I'm gonna get my brows done so you can stop talking shit. No brows. Brows on. So we're gonna use a Carli Bybel's palette with Anastasia Beverly Hills. Like it just looks so much like mom. What are we gonna do? Ooh, this Aurora shade looks really oh Lord. Ooh, am I feeling pink today? I'm feeling like being girly. The amount of makeup brushes that I have to wash from all the Halloween makeup, out of control. I feel like, what's wrong with this brush? Why does it look like this? I'm gonna go into Bybel. I don't have a primer or anything on my lids. I just have some concealer that I dragged down. I don't know. I feel like Stev and Aurora are calling to me. I feel like I need to do a different color. I'm actually gonna switch this look up because I'm just feeling these two shades next to each other. So this is Stev and Aurora. I'm just gonna take some Stev on a flat brush like this and do the same thing. Oh wow. Just gonna kind of cover up Bybel or blend it into it, whichever. Holy moly, this might be my new, I just said holy moly, who the fuck am I? This might be my new favorite eyeshadow shade. Fine if you get it right there on the lid. We're gonna cover that up anyway. Oh, the shade! Yes, yes. Just using, like I said, a flat brush and just pushing the product onto the lid and into the crease. And then taking like a fluffy brush. This has a little bit of Stev on it as well. Blend that up into the crease. I'm glad we changed our mind. I'm just gonna keep picking up Stev and placing it on my lid and then kind of blending it out. Not kind of blending it out, definitely blending it out. I don't know why I say kind of when that's what I'm actually doing. And then just keep building it up until you feel like it's to your liking, the pigment and everything. But this shade, honestly, I think this is like my new favorite eyeshadow of life. To cut our crease, I'm going to use this P.Louise Mitchell. This is Acid Rain, and this is in the shade Blank Canvas. To cut our crease, put it on my lid and look up. And then wherever it hits, that's just kind of like my guideline. Dang. That is like way fuller coverage than the P.Louise bases. I'm just gonna start tapping this edge so it blends more with the eyeshadow. I'm just tapping it so that it's picking up like excess product so that our eyelid isn't like soaking wet when we put the other shade on top. I'm gonna pick up the shade Aurora and then push that right on top of here. Oh yes, give it to me. This is just straight dry too. Like I didn't use any Fix Plus. This brush is dry. I got a little fallout happening, but nothing crazy. I'm gonna go back to our flat brush and then just start closing this in. Okay, let's get this other eye on. I honestly wish it was that fast to get our eyeshadow on. So I'm gonna put some lashes on and then we can really like always see what needs to be adjusted. And if you guys do any kind of cut crease or anything, I feel like this is the holiest grail cutting crease product of life. It's a little thick. It says it's a cosmetic paint, but definitely, like sometimes with a P.Louise base, I like the fact that it's a little bit more creamy and softer, but sometimes I have to go over my eye a couple times because it just picks up a lot of shadow underneath and then the base isn't as white. This shit is the bomb. So I'm gonna use these Baddie B Lashes. We match, and they are in the style IG. I like these a lot. I've never tried this style from Baddie B Lashes. I like the separation in between all the lashes. Ooh, I haven't even glued them down yet. Ooh. So whenever I have a thicker lash band like the Baddie B Lashes have, I usually always draw over it with some kind of black liner just to kind of disguise the band a little bit. I feel like after your lash is on, the whole process moves really quickly. I don't know why like this takes so long, but it does. For concealer, I'm gonna try out this Dose of Colors concealer. I've had these for a minute. I just found them sitting over there and I was like, how dare I not have tried these? I basically love all Dose of Color stuff. And I'm using this in the shade Light Medium 11. Wait, yeah, Light Medium 11. Feels so creamy. Alakazoo. So I like to start blending my concealer from like the edge out. And just tap up under. Pull this all the way out. Can use it to like clean up under the eye as well. Did y'all see how easy that concealer just blended out? I like this shade too. It's not too bright, but it definitely has a brightening effect under the eye. But with powder and everything, it always tends to get a little brighter. Wow. Okay, I've just been missing out not using this concealer, having it sit over there in the box. I'm really not surprised though, because I love anything Dose of Colors. Never disappointed in them, but this concealer? Love it. Actually, no, I'm not gonna ruin my, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm using my tried and true Ben Nye. Ow. Wow. I'm saying all these nice things about you and this is how you treat me? As I was saying, before I was so rudely interrupted, I'm gonna use the Ben Nye translucent powder. I just love this so much. I love how it sits underneath the eyes and I really like this like little pinky tinge it has to it. It really, that conceal, I see no lines under there. Did I just find like the holiest of holy grail concealers? I think I did. Oh shit. To set the rest of my face, I'm gonna use another magical product. This is the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Blurring Powder Foundation. It is a mouthful, yes it is, but for real, this is a magical powder to set your face with. Or, you know, use it on your own, whatever you wanna do. I just think it makes you look so smooth. I have no idea what brush I'm using, guys. I'm pulling out all the random ass brushes that I have in my collection because, oh, my brushes are dirty. Let's switch to a more round brush. Much better. Still can't believe I threw all that powder everywhere. Mainly on myself. To bronze, I'm gonna use this Lawless. This is the Velvet Matte Bronzer in the shade Bronzer. In the shade Golden Hour. I don't know if this bronzer is new. It's still pretty new to me, but literally the first time I used it, I think it turned into my favorite bronzer. We have a new Jouer cheek palette. You know, I've been using that cheek palette, I think since last year. I feel like that was like in their holiday kit last year, and I just got this bad boy. So I'm gonna do a little combo, which, like, combos are life, of this guy here. No. We're gonna do a combo of Kiss Me and Peach Quartz. We're just gonna pick up a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Give it a little tap. These blushes are pretty pigmented, so start light, work your way up. You guys know blush is my favorite, so sometimes I go a little heavy, a little ham. Blush disappears quickly from your face, so if you load it on heavy at first, don't be alarmed. It'll fade out. I'm adding a little bit of Garnet to the mix, which is the shade here. I just feel like an elf after I put blush on. Is that weird? I'll just use that same powder brush that we used, mesh it with everything. Then we're going to use our Urban Decay setting spray. Because we put a lot of powder on our face. And then take your beauty blender just to push it all in to the skin, just to bring your skin back to life. You see what I mean? I feel like after the eyes, it just moves a lot faster around here. I'm gonna use a Makeup Forever Artist Pencil. I love these. They are like multifunctional. You can use them on your eyes, your lips. You can use them on your face. You can draw on your cats with these if you want to. Don't draw on your cat with these. And I'm just going to put this in my waterline and a little bit underneath my lower lash line before we add shadow. And then I'm gonna take the shade I'm gonna take the same shade, Steve, and start pulling that under the eye as well. I'm gonna take a little gel and brush these brows upwards. Okay, so for the lip, I'm gonna use the same Universal Earth that we used in our waterline because it was really pretty. Sometimes it is different on your lips though than it is in your waterline, but I really like this shade. Kind of just blend these edges a little bit. And I'm gonna put a little bit of Doll Face from Too Faced in here. I know. Give it a second. And then on top of that, I'm gonna put a little bit of this Pat McGrath Donatella. We're not done. Go back to our lip liner. Get a little blendy brush. And then I'm gonna top it all off with this Chinchilla So Juicy Gloss from ColourPop. I'm not sure why it's neon pink in there, but I'm gonna add this to it as well. It's a hair gloss. We are now a good witch. So this is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed. I gotta get out of here. There's a burrito in the kitchen. It's calling my name. If you listen closely, you can hear it. Okay, maybe I can just hear it. So that is it for me. I don't think I have anything else to tell you guys except I love you, and I will see you super soon in a new video. Bye guys.